Mates, brothers, and other ocean goers, welcome to the final episode of Cretonians to 1000. In this episode, we cover economic diversification to reach the 1000, the final 1000 population, right? Well, 300 more from 700, yeah. Now, we had 3 goals, which was to get a massive warehouse, but we already have one. And then the other ones were to have 6 different industries with 100 plus workers each. We don't really reach that in this episode, and yeah, a bit spoiled. No, actually we only have 2. We only have 2 goals. It's the massive warehouse and the 6 different industries with 100 plus workers each. Now, we already have the grain farms, right? And I think we have the bakeries as well. So here I'm gonna expand the farms north and just pipe them up. Yeah, we're just copying the design from the south and placing it up north because south is already like super, whatchamacallit, the spread of farms is already pretty wide, and it would take a lot to, pipe it up. We're already stressing the natural water resources, So I've decided to put our vegetable farms up north, and here you can see me pipe them up, pipe up the waterways. We're pretty much just placing a bunch of new water pumps, right? I think that's what they're called. The problem with water pumps is it needs furniture. And like we've already seen this multiple times throughout the series, and it's that Cretonians are hopeless at anything crafting related, and it's one of the first things you can do is craft furniture. So I just start off with a few pumps there, but it's not enough. There's no way we could pipe this all up. Even though each water pump is, I think it's like, it has like a 100 tile water pressure each pump, but like you can see like our our farms are huge. I bet you need at least 1 pump just for each farm, and then probably another pump for all the waterways in between. And there's actually a big problem with how we've done the waterways. We'll get to that later in this episode. Yeah, you'll see. There's also a thing I shouldn't have done. You'll see it now. Law. So here in the law section, I made the stockade earlier. And I made the stocks. Now, you actually should not stock Cretonians. They hate it. I had no clue. So I'm telling you now. You need to know now. Do not stock Cretonians. The stockade, which is the temporary hold, is absolutely fine, but the thing where you chuck the citizens in and then people throw like veggies and stuff at them, Cretonians hate that. And I didn't know this, so I ended up paying the price. It's actually it's pretty much a permanent debuff to their happiness. Because it never went away. I don't know how long it takes to go away. Like I removed the stocks, and then I also disabled that punishment as well. It just took ages. I don't even know if it went away, but yeah. It's a massive happiness and loyalty hit, pretty much. Now here I'm just trying to click on massage parlors because that's what I want to get. We're gonna have to make our people happy because they're like 75% happy right now. And yeah, we've just been losing population. We're not increasing. So I went to take a look. Yeah, our happiness is at 70%. That is very sad. And yeah, I looked at the graveyards to see what's going on, and people are dying of old age already. Which is crazy. I guess Cretonians don't have a long lifespan, unlike pretty much everybody else. I mean, no, Garthemis a terrible lifespan. Because, you know, the bugs. Damn bugs. They had something to do with this. And here I'm just trying to expand our services. Because I've been really slacking with this. And that's another thing that you need to watch out for. I think we'll cover it later. Or I could just say it now. No, it's there. But at this point, I'm just trying to figure out, like, what service can I fulfill easily? Is there any low-hanging fruit for us to pick, you know? And yeah, it was markets. Because I made a food stall, but not a market. But yeah, there's a whole load of stuff wrong here that's just gatekeeping us from reaching further. So right here, I'm trying to solve our worker inefficiency, and that's pretty much... It happens over and over again throughout honestly, the entire game. Yeah. Unless you... Even if you have a set plan, unless you have a perfect order of operations, it's gonna be... You have to do a bit of juggling. Like, you have to turn some industries off and then move people around. And now here, I realize an easy way to fix our current lack of happiness, is to get a shrine, upgrade the shrines. So yeah, I'm looking at the other services. I'm like, that's really hard. Shrines, at least it's just not carpentry, it's just furniture, right? And furniture is kind of cheap, and we can't get massage parlors just yet. So that's what I do. I go ahead and import a crap ton of furniture because we can't produce it ourselves, and we have a decent bank there, and it's all gone. But fortunately for us, we've got the vegetable farm boost. So now that's the grain farms and the vegetable farms boosted, and I think the bakeries also. Maybe the ration makers, but maybe not. So that's like, what, 4? But here, this thing is really important. Canals actually block the area of influence of all buildings, not just a guard post. They block just everything. So if you have a bunch of canals like this, it's actually going to hamper your services, like all of them, not just the guard post, right? So you need to set up proper, whatever that thing was, culverts. You need to set those up. And I pretty much, it was a massive pain because I already built up a lot. And that's the problem with my Amevian City showcase, that's still trying to be built because I made that mistake, and yeah, it's terrible. That's why it's been on the backlog for so long. And here, we finally unlocked massage parlors, and then this guy decided to give us the perfect sacrifice. First massage parlor worker. Just kidding. I'm gonna immediately sell them, yeah. Just take some time here to design the massage parlor. You know, just a little optimization. The problem here that we run into, you'll see very soon, is that it doesn't quite reach 100% efficiency. Like, what was that? Like 90 something. 90%? At this point I was like, that's fine, that's enough, right? You guys know me. It's scratching at the back of my mind, and here it is. I'm like, no, 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 I can't. I cannot right now. It needs to be 100%. I don't care if it's not space efficient. It needs to be at least whatever efficient this is. But yeah, this is like one of the ugliest buildings I probably make. Oh. Oh, it's double thick as well? Yikes. I don't know how to... Now at this point, I just wanted this whole series to be over. Yeah. So I can move on with my life. There's been a lot of delays, I know. But next one, we're gonna have a lot of improvements, yeah? Like this, you've probably seen from the video length, it's only 16 minutes. I'm gonna try my best to actually edit it down, because I got lazy throughout the production of this entire series. First of all, I got sick, and then now I'm just I'm still recovering, and I'm still feeling hella lazy, right? But originally, this whole video was like an hour and a half. That's how long the footage was. And this is still increased in speed by 25%, by the way. So yeah, I'm not gonna slack on editing anymore. Well, I'll try not to. And now here, the lesson of the day is to build smaller, but spread out the buildings. I think that's actually a better way to go about things moving forward. At least until you reach like several thousand population. I believe that this is the way to go. That and grids, obviously. And at this point, I'm contemplating retirement age, right? Increasing the retirement age. We're at 900 population. We're so close. We just need a bit more happiness to convince enough people to show up. So I increase the retirement age, and then I'm looking for the retirement home. And yeah, nah. I was like, yeah, nah, that's too much research. She'll be right, mate. I remove the retirement age, and we're going to increase the amount of graves instead, because people are dying and they're not getting buried. You know, this might get a bit real. So if you're sensitive, close your ears, but some retirement homes are pretty much early graves, okay? I don't know why I'm laughing, that's actually true. And at this point, I realized my big mistake is to not stock Cretonians. There we go. It's okay, it's a tiny thing, but like, look at this. We need 18 people to come into our city. Literally, if I didn't stock anybody, they would have already shown up. And I was kicking myself after that one. I rage demolished those buildings. And then here I realize we need dungeons. We need to increase our lore. We need dungeons for the final push to 1,000 population. So I remove this, and then I place the dungeon there. And it's kind of like... Oh yeah, and we pretty much use anybody that's in this prison, and we just send them to die in the fighting pit for entertainment. Look how cheap it is. 20 metal for, what, 4 prisoners? We could have done that ages ago. But it's okay. This was the learning series, guys. If only I used my training, my education, my university education to bloody improve my production process every week. Yeah, create like a backlog and then all that stuff, yeah. A bit spotty on all the terminology. I'm sure I can pick it up real quick once I'm in the field. But here we're just decorating around the stage, building a bunch of benches and the plaza, right? And in here, this is the final trick Cretonians hate. I'm going to pardon a bunch of people, and just doing that literally, yeah, increased, well, also the dungeon. The fact that the dungeon exists increased the law and fulfillment of other stuff there enough to push us past 1,000 population. It's done, guys. Cretonians to 1,000 done. When I do the next one, I'm contemplating just doing it all in one massive video from 0 to 1,000 and like properly like an edited like movie or something, like 45 minutes, maybe 1.5 hours, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you everybody for following this journey of the Cretonians reaching 1,000 population. I hope... I think I learned a lot during all this. I gained some respect for the Cretonians, and I'm gonna be making an epilogue. They talk about my back shots. Authorized by Ocean Man of Oceania.